There you go. New colony data.
This is probably locked, right? Yep.
Colony relations changed, looks like.
It's bigger than half a dozen colonies.
Are there really so many people? This is beyond anything we could have imagined.
But you have to be careful not to arouse suspicion and give away this location, right? Centrillo Parade. Because they probably go toe-to-toe with other colonies, but not with Moebius themselves.
Ouroborus.
Ouroborus, yeah.
So they're Ouroborus?
And they're from Keves and Agnus.
But they're just a bunch of kids.
Watch yourselves. There could be secret spies.
It's over. This place will be a war zone.
They're all whispering about us.
I feel we're not exactly welcome here.
Uninvited guests, one might say.
They're the ones who led us here.
Oh, hey! Doesn't she look similar to the Moebius we fought at Colony 4?
It's true. Wrinkly prune faces abound here.
Bananas by tiny people too! It's whole undiscovered race!
No. They must be humans, just like us.
Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna
Ouroborus, eh?
learn the different races.
You've got what, 1 or 2 years left? Some hope you are.
Don't know why Van Dam wasted that power on you. What was he thinking?
What's your problem? Mind your manners.
Let me introduce you. These were our Ouroborus candidates.
Oh.
They trained relentlessly to fight against Moebius. Each and every one of them.
They're
That
better.
includes Shania there.
Candidates?
You happy that you stole Ouroborus from us?
All right, that's enough. Whatever the reason, the old man did choose them. To be fair, they have gone against quite a few Moebius already. They're the real thing, all right. You heard Shania's reports.
What reports?
I had her monitor your actions with extreme scrutiny. All the way from the valley.
Huh?
Since way back then?
Together, we are united in our cause.
Miss Vanden.
All right then.
Please, it's not their fault. They're not a bad lot, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Well, that was awkward as all ash. Always nice to see a new face.
Oh, at the very least we get their names, huh? So Saima, Kryto, Olive, Nisik, Jensen, and Shania. Okay. So they're just not related.
I'll
Gotcha.
introduce you to them another time.
Serene Square.
All right.
Oh, canteen.
I smells good. How about we grab something?
Always nice to see a new face.
Why not?
Always nice to see a new face.
Oh, with Tech Quarter?
You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
After the Ouroborus stone activated, Shania relayed the info straight back to us. So I'd been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base.
Yeah.
I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. It kind of looked that way.
That's a little too harsh.
Sorry, poor choice of words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Still, it helped us complete one of our primary objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
What are those?
I'll show you. You'll find it quite interesting. It's the very reason why we fight.
Does that mean that we'll get adult
I
back?
know how
Would
you
you
guys
believe it?
felt in Colony 4.
Right? At least they warmed up to us eventually. Maybe it'll be the same here.
What's
Hopefully.
that?
Wait, what? Oh.
Huh.
Look,
Would you
maybe
believe
we
it?
can go this way.
No! We can't stray from the main story just yet. Praetorium Hall? Okay. Praetorium is just a word. It doesn't have to be the Praetorium.
We're now more or less above the sword's hilt guard. Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Keves and Agnus.
Ah, okay.
Has the war really spread this far?
Ooh.
There's even more. More husks underneath. Thanks.
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled?
Shackled, huh?
Hey, Noah. You know that pile of husks earlier? You aren't thinking about sending those on, are you?
I think that would be asking a bit too... Oh. Actually,
You gonna done it now, Lance. Yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna be the cutscene, so I had to stop.
Aren't those...
cradles.
All of them.
Your so-called cradles are the growth modules that birthed you. You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame clocks, becoming the fuel that feeds Moebius.
Okay.
In order for Moebius to exist, they must continue to claim life energy.
They can't do it
And
themselves?
these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
Okay.
Ethel.
Yeah. You live your lives in servitude so that Moebius can exist. And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
No way.
There's your shackles. Soldiers bound by Moebius's shackles are destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle, a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
Wait. Then... that husk I saw...
But, if we
Yep.
keep your lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here, they're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
For how long?
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me. And yet, the price we pay to take down just a handful of Moebius is immeasurable. The city's residents, we're all descendants of the first Ouroborus.
The first.
First Ouroborus.
Oh.
What's a descendant?
Right. That's not a word you'd have any use for either, I suppose.
Oh my god.
Better to see for yourselves. Come,
The
I'll
first
show you.
Ouroborus. Shulkmilia Rex Paramitra. Oh! Okay.
So we're born to fight, and then we die. Over and over and over.
I can hardly believe it, but it was Ethel, without a doubt.
Yeah. Ooh, we're getting all of our answers now. Alright, where are we going next? Oh, we are going this way. I saw this on the minimap. It's like, what's over there? And then she just turned. Ooh, we're going down here, aren't we? Nope, I was wrong. Dead wrong. Medical facility. Ooh, okay.
Where are we?
This is a maternity ward.
Maternity?
Doctor, may I?
Oh man.
Come.
I'm happy that they get to see this, but this is so depressing that they've never known it before now.
It's so small.
It's a little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it move.
Much rejoicing!
It's okay to touch her. Gently now.
She's so warm.
Place one finger.
Oh no.
In her palm.
Hey, Sana! Look at this! You need to try it too!
Oh.
Dion.
Whoa, you're right. Mimi, it's incredible.
Let me have a touch.
And it just starts crying.
What?
Oh no, never mind. Time just starts going crazy.
This is incredible, Senna.
Funny, right? But this is human beings' true nature. If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
Oh god.
Alright then, lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made?
Oh my god.
Well, you're in for a surprise. Buckle up!
You guys are like that too once. You want to try it?
This is how it should be. This is human nature. We are born defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth.
Is there any way for us to become free of the term limit if we're already born?
Thank you. I mean it.
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance.
The
feeling of having someone very precious to you. That'd be one way of putting it. You'll understand too someday. Or it might be that you already do.
Remembrance downs. Oh, memorials to the first Ouroborus?
Tyon, look.
It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
The first Ouroborus. The founders, we call them.
The first Ouroborus?
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Is that supposed to be Nia?
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroborus. It let them match Moebius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Only one of them looks like
Bound
Shulks,
by
though.
their blood.
It was the queens, so they say. Keves and Agnus. Their powers united created Ouroborus.
Oh!
Ouroborus are the only ones that can take down a Moebius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroborus alive at one time.
And then Moebius won into
By
control.
activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroborus.
Only 6? Why so few of them? I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones. The one that my father was moving. It took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroborus deal. But the queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real queens.
Yeah.
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
Out there somewhere.
What for?
Why else? To take our world back from Moebius and set things to rights. The true queens will help us there.
Oh, thank God.
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroborus were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the queens are sleeping.
Even without the sleep, they
Are
can't
there
live that
humans
long.
who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Ah.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
Yeah.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too?
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroborus. You kids and your low.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
Really?
What?
So, those people from before,
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them.
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Moebius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Moebius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
Yeah.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that.
I agree. It was so precious.
Shania. More walking to do. This is the last stretch. Let's get you to the dorms. The Keves and Agnus warning levels have combined to form a single Moebius warning level.
Colony relations changed, looks like.
Oh boy. So, openly threatening. And that's dude now. Why don't I go back in here and take a look at the statues though? Memorial Hall. Oh yeah, this is a landmark. Is this like a symbol that I know? I don't know. Yeah, you're not anyone that I recognize either. Though these statues are really good at hiding that fact, too. If you're not Shulk, or at least not supposed to be him. I don't know. That right arm. Prosthetic. Yeah, there's gonna be DLC about these 6, aren't there? Like a Torna style DLC with these 6 and Founding Sword March. Interesting. Okay. And this one in particular got pointed out to look like Mio. Oh, look at that. Looks like a flower or a chakram. Okay. I get the feeling that these symbols are gonna appear elsewhere. Or so. Noah, Mio, and everybody else is supposed to be someone else, right? Probably not gonna recognize these symbols if I see them again in the future. Interesting. I already looked at you, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this.
Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
I feel just fine absorbing all of this. This is the dorm for young lost number soldiers. You can sleep here while you're in the city. You can ask that guy about your rooms. It's supposed to be a different accent, but I can't do it. Oh, and sadly there's no kitchen in the building. A lot of the single soldiers eat at the Machiba canteen. If you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use that empty plot of land over there. Got it. Thank you, Monica. Tomorrow we have a lot to discuss. Agreed. How shall we arrange that? Meet me in the Lost Numbers War Room. It's the place down the lift from near the Praetorium Hill, which we passed on the way here. I'll let you know closer to the time. Oh, before I forget. You're free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? I said we weren't hostile, right? I thought you'd be pleased not to have me breathing down your necks. No, we're grateful. Thanks for everything. We can start moving around now, huh? Ooh, training ground. Gotcha. Locked. Oh, how dare you? Yeah, I think the smart move is to just keep. Wait, can we go in these doors too? Ooh. Oh, hi. Yeah, I think the smart move is to just keep progressing with the story for now. And plus, I'm also like side quest out, so there's that too. Okay. And down here? Ah. Man, we're starting to find out more and more about, like, the human life cycle, right? And that's probably gonna, like, start converting everybody into the normal, like, standards that we have as well, in terms of social interactions. The rooms are ready for you now. How about getting some rest? Let's do it!
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Oh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
But I'll tell you anyway. No? Okay. Oh, no way. N and his partner there
What's wrong?
are part of the original Ouroborus.
Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early.
Now, or they are trying to replicate the original Ouroborus and have them be in Moebius. And Noah came first and was a failed experiment. And then they perfected it into N later. Maybe.
Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
Wow, soft beds are really comfy. Who knew? I'm fairly sure you've always slept well, even in sleeping bags. Same. You lot, weren't you even a little nervous? Clearly you were nervous enough for all of us, judging by those dark circles on your eyes. I couldn't just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all that information. Especially that bit about babies, ugh. That sounds more like excitement than nerves, if you ask me. Well, it looks like last night's jumble of information will be sorted out in the war room. Right. Yes, Anna? We should probably start making a move over to the war room then. Right, agreed. Monica said, you take the lift down from nearby the Praetorium Hall hill, right? That's the Sword Silk Guard. All the way there, huh? Okay then. Yep. So a little elevator that I tried to go into earlier, huh? Alright, I'll pick people up as I go along. Hey, Doctor.
Always nice to see a new face.
Alright, they have me starting off facing this direction, so this must be like a route to get there, right? Oh, okay, that cutout in the music was not part of the song. So it was a little well timed, so I thought for a second, like, nah. There's probably a lot more, like, little landmarks and locations for me to pick up, too. And I'm excited to explore the rest of the city later on. Alright, now we can go down this elevator.
I think we can take that elevator down to the war room.
Been a while since my last war council. Hope this isn't one of the boring ones.
There can be boring ones? Huh. Ooh. Travis. Oh, you have a question mark. I don't like that. I gotta be good or bad in terms of what I need to do.
Sneaking into Agnus Castle, huh?
Seems we won't be catching a break anytime soon.
So this person who knows where the true queens are. Who was it again?
You're looking for Gondor.
Ah, that's right. So then,
Gondor.
we've just got to find this Gondor, break him out of the prison camp, and get the spark out of there.
Luckily, they don't kill us immediately after we've been captured. We're held beneath the castle, in a detention facility.
To perform forced labor?
There's that as well. But mostly, it's to set an example.
Example?
On the day of an eclipse, once a year, they hold a mass execution of prisoners at Hope's Rest, a hill on the castle's south edge.
Oh.
The whole event gets projected, high into the sky.
Oh no. So that's what you meant.
It's to show us we're powerless.
And the place they do this is Hope's Rest.
Oh,
What kind of
wow.
sick joke is that?
The next eclipse falls about a month from now. So that's our deadline for what we've got to do. Contact the prisoner and get the intel on the Queens.
A month.
Mio.
Well, no two ways about it. We better get started now.
Yeah, and we better hurry. We can't waste a single day.
Let's say we make it in without a hitch. Won't the you-know-what give us away?
Eunie, I don't think we do know.
The red glowing Moebius eye thing.
Oh, that.
Those eye patches I gave you? There's a special alloy embedded in them. Long as you got that, you'll be near invisible. Slip clean under their noses.
And after we've got the info, how do we get out?
You've put the Keves Annihilator out of commission. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Even if we get out, what about your lot?
You don't need to worry about them. They knew the risk.
That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, well, that's how we do things.
But still.
I'll tell you too. Be prepared to make sacrifices.
All right.
Oh, I hope that doesn't include you.
However, only as our absolute last resort. Is that fair?
That's awfully kind of you. The kind doesn't win wars. There's a Nopon called Samon in engineering. He'll be able to find you a way into the castle. Get the details from him.
Oh, Mr. Salmon's engineering department. Go down the lift near Dulgan Cliff and you'll find it in no time. It's the big lift you took to get up here. You know the one? Right. Well, that's it. Ciao. Oh what? You're not gonna show us the way? There's a strategy meeting we have to be at, discussing what to do after the infiltration. Oh, you're infiltrating the prison too? But it was originally our plan. I see. Looking forward to working with you then. Yeah, sorry, not gonna be all buddy-buddy with you. Wow, what crawled up his ass? Look at it from their perspective. We essentially took the Ouroborus powers that were originally intended for them. But what does that have to do with any of this? Let's just play our part for now. We should head to engineering. Got directly ahead? Castle access. Oh yeah, I joined the lost members in hopes of becoming as fine a man as Guernica. Huh. Now I start doing this now.
Would you believe it?
In the hopes of becoming as strong and as kind as him. And yet, even as of this day, it still remains an aspiration. At this point, I can probably just start picking those up, like, in my own time too. So that way I can handle the Colony Gamma stuff as well. No, Colony Lambda, Jesus. Without needing to just spend time on stream to go get it. Module warehouse. Please? No? Not this way? Okay. Wait, hang on. There we go. It's been a minute since I actually needed this. Now, I don't think I'll be able to finish... I don't think I'll be able to finish this chapter in one stream like I did last time. I still want new clothes. I'm gonna have to be a bit patient. Here we go. City clothing.
Sounds like a scoop.
Yeah, I won't try to push it, but if we can do it, then that'd be nice. Very much appreciate the scavenger force retrieving those flies. They're showing an easy job. They're going to the gnome wetlands next. The fight never stops for them. Scavenging.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel.
Daddy, can we get this book? Sure thing, champ, and what a good choice. That'll probably help you with your studies. Reading. I feel like, yep, Estelle Harbor. Where did you come from? I don't think you're supposed to be right there. Okay, I think I got it from here.
Oh, can't forget the eye patch.
Oh, are these just gonna be like a permanent accessory for us too? Or is that just while we're here in Sword March?
Is this like a rare thing?
And then like this? Oh no. Yeah. I don't suppose there's a way to get back up, is there? No. No. Oh well. Excuse me, are you Simone? Oh my god. Mouse indeed, and our friend's famed Ouroborus. I hear everything from Monica. Well then spare ship to friends, no worry. Thank you very much for this. It looks like the junks, honestly. Just more submarine than airship. Good ship. Boundary the name. Friends free to use. Wow, nice piece of kit this. I've never seen a real ship before, except in the textbooks. Her friend is feeling gratitude and show respect by adding Vista to start her name. Mr. Simone. Sorry to cut the pleasantry short. Could you tell us more about the infiltration plan? Let's ask about both first, meh? Fine. Someone explained, so listen up. Surroundings of Agnus Castle under exceptionally strict guard. Nothing to expect. Even with most state-of-art cloaking device, approached by Levness greeted with shooting and shouting and sharp landing. That way, you plan to approach on routes that go around Erythia Sea. Erythia Sea, huh? From the sea, huh? Wait, if they discover us in the drink, then aren't we really royally snuffed? Erythia Sea is shrouded in black fog. If you ship to glide along on the surface of sea, not sure about radar scan from above. Right, good thinking. Before I proceed to explain nitty-gritty, we must make ship shape. Friends have to help also. That runners is. There's not enough fuel for runnage of boundary. Ah, so that's the problem. Sounds like you need some good old-fashioned physical labor. Sign me up. Someone happy to see friends so enthusiastic. Could never hope to even carry the 100 ether cylinder by own self, so things are looking choppy. 300? Do we really need that many? Friends must remember, once depart on ship, there's nowhere to top up before land of destination. That does make sense. So this is the to and from fuel supplies. Sure, but where the spark are we gonna find that many cylinders? But yeah, that's for sure. We pour all fuel we had into making prototype. In other words, we have to figure out the whole supply chain from nothing. Perish thought, friend. Someone never expect friends could provide alone. Only need to assist associate of someone. We're like friends to go see Timna and explain situation. And that person can get us the cylinders. Assuredly, Timna come from one of 6 mighty houses. Should be the 6 mighty houses. Kinda like the Napon Smith that made my sword. Should be no big deal to part with 100 eat that cylinder, or even 1,000. What are these 6 houses? Very fancy houses, and holding a very important people. Alright, we got it. Where can we find this Timna? In Calum Residential Quarter City. Right, let's go then.
Always nice to see a new face.
Back to the city, eh? Wait, are there more question marks down here? Oh, no. There's something else, okay. Oh yeah, let's do this little trick that I found out last stream. Here we go. Oh, I can actually look at the Memorial Hall. Okay. Oh yeah. The Ouroborus Stone's Cage. The object on display on this plinth is the very first original Ouroborus Stone's Cage. It is important to note that that initial designs for the monument are said to have included a statue of a 7th founder in its place. Next to no information remains about the 7 founders' identity, and it is possible that this is not due to a simple loss of records. Rather, historians speculate that this is the result of a conscious decision by the 7th founder. Excuse me? There's a hidden 7th. Alright, I want to find out about you. House Ortiz. In memory of the founder of House Ortiz and the city's liberator. A Kevesi soldier, this founder was released from the flame clock system by the other founders, and henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause, to liberate the city as one of the first Ouroborus. With surpassing skill in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade, but with a weapon of his own fabrication. He was also responsible for laying the foundations of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Moebius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city, before finally perishing at the age of 80 years. Though how he attained that feat despite his origins as a Kevesi soldier remains unexplained. I'm starting to question myself now about who this is, but the outfit is very similar to Shulk's starting outfit in Xenoblade 1. Okay, let's read these two next. House Vandam. Oh my god. In memory of the founder of the House Vandam, the city's restorer and liberator. The original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Moebius N's hand. Ah. The founder realized fully the power of Ouroborus, heretofore limited, and fought against N, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people, scattered to the winds, and re-established the city. With the city restored, he left his government in the hands of the founder of Doyle, and departed on a lonely expedition. No records exist of his fate thereafter. Now these two exist side by side, okay. Heirs of Vandam's lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. There we go. Oral tradition has it that the founder was master of the classical art of fist fighting, and the scions of House Vandam carry on the custom to this day. Interesting. How about you? House Doyle. In memory of the founder of House Doyle and the city's liberatrix. Directly descended from those who established the first original city. Her whereabouts were lost after endless ravaging of the city of Ode, but upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. This founder is said to have a familial relation to the founder of Vandam, with scant extant records suggesting that they were likely brother and sister. Oh boy. Alright, that's what they're assuming, right? She fought alongside the founder of Vandam then, who was the elder of the two, and brought the power of Ouroborus to completion. Said to have been right and wise, this founder laid the cornerstones for much of the city's governance and legal system. Okay. Also not Mia as well. House Reed. In memory of the founder of House Reed and the city's Liberatrix. Rather than the founder herself, this statue depicts the founder's mentor figure. What? Standing as a sign of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. The founder's master was unconnected to her by bonds of blood, yet he raised her as would befit a child of one's own, it is said. Though with a calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, a great red sword in hand, struck fear into many... A Moebius. Wait. Though with a calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, many great red... Are you supposed to be Rex? No, I feel like that'd be a stretch. I don't know. Okay. And though the vicious struggle against Moebius cost this ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish his desire to hone his martial skills each day, standing as vivid testament to his indomitable will. No, I don't think this is supposed to be Rex. The mentor of the girl here, huh? Is that an Aegis symbol? I don't know. Oh man, okay. House Rhodes. A soldier of Agnus, this founder's fight to the death against the founder of Ortis, a soldier of Keves, was interrupted by a chance meeting with other founders. Interesting. Free from the bondage of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Moebius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind at heart. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of medical science in the city in later ages. And irrespective of starting life as an Agnian soldier, she is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. We really gotta find this out for Mio's sake. Alright, last one. House Cassini. In memory of the founder of House Cassini and the city's Liberatrix. Much like with the founder of Reed, this statue too depicts this founder's respective mentor rather than the founder herself. Okay, so there's two female Ouroborus that chose to have their mentor listed instead. The mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding two great swords at once with utmost ease, and facing down Moebius despite the loss of one eye. Okay. He lived his life an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassioned, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Moebius, physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit, whose qualities influenced the other founders, still young and impressionable when the city was restored. Indelible proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen time and again in the ethos of the house in generations to come. Oh, interesting. Okay. So there is a secret 7th founder. 2 of the Ouroborus members chose to build statues of their mentors rather than of themselves. The similarities to Noah. This is House Vandam, House Doyle for Mio, and they're said to be related by blood. Oh my god. And these two were Keves and Agnus soldiers that managed to live past their 80 years. There's... all of these guys have something going on with them, don't they? Oh.
According to Mr. Salmon, Timna's place should be around here.
Do you really think she can come up with 300 ether cylinders?
Why not? Never underestimate a Napon merchant. Hey, so my dad came back from an expedition, and guess what? He brought me a fortune clover. Oh, I'm so jelly. You have 7 in no time. Talking about these now, too. Timna. I wonder which house you're from. Miss Timna, we've come on an errand from someone. Oh, really? And what will he need? Well, he's found himself quite urgently needing a large quantity of fuel, so... I don't need that preamble stuck. This is someone we're talking about. I'm sure he's got a whole lot of guff to sell me. Well, I wouldn't quite... It's quite alright. What's he after? Tell me plainly. 300 ether cylinders. Planning something big again, isn't he? Not to worry. I'll have them prepared. Or well, I'd love to do that for you, but lately, the conservative lot have been buzzing around. Such a pain. The truth is, we haven't been able to secure a surplus for ourselves either. Speak to Miyabi. She's the person in charge of the material storage warehouse. If you tell her that the Napon's needs are many, the conversation should go smoothly. Oh, ominous. The Napon's needs are many?
The place Timna lives. It's so different from where they've got us staying.
I dare say being in one of those 6 houses sets one apart from most of the city residents too.
Yeah. They get what's called a house, after all.
The material storage warehouse is outside the city, right? Why didn't they put it closer by, do you think?
Perhaps it's to do with what Timna was saying about the city's rival factions.
Ooh, a unique monster. Let's just do it, man. And also so we can get a landmark up here. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Hey, we did it though.
Glad you could see us through that, Lance. Yes, sir. I put my head down and pulled us through.
Material storage warehouse. Oh, this is the landmark in the first place. Crushing weapon belts. Yori? Hi, are you Miyabi? What? Miss Timna sent us. We're trying to get some ether cylinders. Timna did? Well, is that all? She didn't give you a message or something? Huh? A message? Oh, right! She said to mention that the Napon needs his money. Is that really what she said? To the word, to the letter? Are you sure? Huh? Oh, was it needs as many instead? Yes, now I get it. I'll get them ready for you. Really? Thanks so much. Great success. I see. So that's what she meant by the conversation going smoothly. It means this person big Napon fan. Only reasonable, really. So, how many do you need? 300 ether cylinders. Is that manageable? I'll check. Hold tight. Also, don't let anyone near the storage. Sure thing. My pronunciation is just like off his game, even more so than usual. Don't let anyone near. Like anyone's bother coming out here without a rock solid reason. It sounded like the faction she belongs to doesn't want any involvement with us. I imagine she doesn't want to be suspected of helping Ouroborus. Well then, should we give her a hand? The faster it's done, the sooner we can be out of her hair. No. She said to not let anyone near. I would assume that includes us. Yeah, let's keep watch like we were told. Huh? Something up, Mimi? I just heard something. It's coming this way. Oh, hi. Whoa, check them out. Why are they so big? T-pose on him. Let's take them out before things get messy. I'm with you. I can't believe I've noticed that before. Actually, I'm not surprised I never noticed. I'm always moving, so... This is gonna take a little bit. Just keep blowing up! Oh, well, this is pointless. Well, we did it. I heard a ruckus out here. Anything I need to worry about? Not even slightly. Nobody's here. Right. I prepared the ether cylinders. Take them and go. Thanks. Ooh-wee.
We should be done with the ether cylinders now. Let's get back to Mr. Salmon.
A ship, huh? I'm on board for that.
I am too. Oh yeah, right. Ugh. Oh, please become muscle memory sooner. Hi.
Job well done. Salmon pull all-nighter to install. Expect to be shipshape by tomorrow morning.
Surprisingly close to what I gave him, I think.
Salmon never flounder. Always get job done.
Thank you so much.
Thanking not necessary. Salmon is fixer-upper by trade.
What's that?
Ah, this is ultimate vessel.
Ultimate vessel?
Is it an airship?
That right. Even vortexing raging great sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's Salmon's dream.
Wow.
Interesting. Using the ether cylinder she brought him, Salmon embarks on a night of feverish work to make sure the boundary is unusable by morning. Alright, time to go back to the dorm. Alright, cutscene time!
There, all done.
Wow, amazing!
Okay, I'll bag you the next one. I even brought the materials and stuff. Make me something mega cool, yeah?
Sure. What kind of blade do you want? Sword? Gun?
Fists.
Okie dokie.
Hey. If we didn't have to fight each other, you think that could have been Joran?
Joran, did you ditch training again just to work on this stuff? Did not. I'm not skiving. I just had a bad headache. I gave notice too.
Excuse me? No one did that for you, right?
Yeah, I'm used to doing it.
Okay, it's done. Hold on. Is that...
Who's that? Lance?
This one's Eunie.
Oh, wow.
And this is Noah.
Hey, that looks just like me.
Good job, matey.
Why does his already look like Moebius?
Huh?
Are you kidding me?
I love it, Joran.
Yeah?
Yeah. We don't have your talent. All we can do is slash and shoot each other. But you create things.
Hey, so who's this? We know someone like that?
Looks like a real tough fella.
That's... it's me.
What?
This is you.
It looks nothing like you.
Yeah, but, like... That's what I want to end up like, someday.
Oh, wow.
Silly, huh?
It's not silly. I believe in you. I've seen exactly what you can do.
You think he's got what it takes? You're talking out your bum.
No, I'm not. He can do it. Right, Joran?
I'll try then. I'll try really hard.
He looked up to me, man. Smiling.
Sometimes it's hard to judge, huh? What we're supposed to be protecting. It all gets a bit blurry.
Yeah.
Even so, his smile was the real thing. We should cherish that. Next time we'll think twice about who really needs punching.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
That was a nice moment. Now, will it be Senna or Tyon that gets to the bottom of this with Eunie? Ah, default outfits.
So you saw it? Huh?
Well,
Your husk.
not either.
Your own lifeless husk. You've come across it.
How did you...
Your eyes. You looked like you were gazing into your own past.
That's crazy. Live long enough and you learn how to figure out stuff like that.
Oh, it hasn't been as long as you think. But folk do tell me I'm pretty sharp.
No. How come you don't wake these guys up? Couldn't you use the help? Or is it because they'd just be Moebius fodder?
They can't be fodder. If we wake them up here, they'll be freed from the shackles of the flame clock.
So why then?
Supplies?
Because this is our fight. We don't know how long it'll take. And their lives are short.
So you don't want to get them mixed up in everything?
Oh, okay.
That's one reason.
And the other?
People need to learn who they really are. What they have to leave behind for posterity. I want them to wake up in a world that affords them that chance.
How do we discover who we really are?
That from the husk.
Yeah.
You won't find yourself there.
Huh?
You've got to look to the present and the future only. The one in the past, it isn't you. You didn't make that, and it's not yours.
Make that?
But look to the future, and you can build yourself up however you like. You can become whoever you want to be.
I can?
You've got the power to do so. Be true to yourself.
Thank you. That's...
Well, that's what my dad always said.
Your dad?
But it goes for you, too.
True to myself. We'll see.
There you go. Now she's ready to move on.
Really? Did you seriously just burn your tongue again?
You saw that.
Well, your soup is one of the highlights of my day.
Really? Whoa, thanks. I'm flattered.
It was just the truth.
Want some to taste test?
For real. Good thing I got off early.
Please don't drop it, please don't drop it, please don't drop it. Okay.
You enjoy cooking?
Oh, it's been drilled into me. It's a ritual now. Can't really start the day without making a pot.
I get you. 2 months, huh? Since that battle.
Yeah.
You're tough. No joke.
Wait, soup in a cup.
Eh?
Wait, huh?
We heard from Eunie that you're just like us.
Oh, that part.
I've been plodding along, playing it all cool. But when we saw him again, I thought, nah, snuff all of this.
I'm scared too. Just so you know. Since Monica told us the whole truth, I've hoped... No. I'm sure I'll see Miyabi again. I'm so sure of it.
Hard, wasn't it? Hearing that.
Yeah. But it sure beats ignorance.
That's what Noah thinks too. You're hard as nails.
What we don't know might as well not exist. It's an obvious way to think, but it isn't right. Closing my eyes doesn't mean evil disappears.
And so, you go on?
Yeah, I'll keep going, while my flame still flickers to the bitter end, with all of you.
You said it.
Oh man. Did we hear from Monica? Yeah, the ship's ready. Mr. Salmon must have pulled an all-nighter. It's all going to kick off soon. All preparations should also be complete. Let's rendezvous with Mr. Salmon at the port. Let's. This all is seeming like a point of no return. Huh. That's the impression I get at the very least. Okay, that's a question mark right there, but I think I saw, yeah, an eye. Here we go. The lost numbers are short on snipers, right? It's just I've been considering changing my role is all. You're changing your blade again. Are you really sure you found the right role this time? Blades. I guess this is one thing about doing the story like all the way through, right? I eventually start, oh hey, I found a way up here. I start eventually just, after a while, it's hard to get myself out of just autopilot mode and actually say something about what's going on. Because all in all, it is just like the same thing, right? There's only so many unique things that I can say just in general. Okay. Right, but I get the feeling that's about to change here. Especially as we begin to infiltrate the Agni castle now. I wonder where Melia and Nia are in this world. I've been waiting for you. Ship is steady ready. Okay, I'm counting on you to bust out and bring back Gonda. You're counting on us. Count it yourself. You're coming too, aren't you? This isn't the lost numbers only job right now, you know? Jansen, you're in charge of the infiltration. Understood. Try not to drag us down, Ouroborus. Worry about yourself. Someone, tell us the route. Me. Him. As said before, you cross along Iridia Sea on good ship boundary, then go to prison direct underneath castle. Ah, good. Right through the fog. But, here is detail of importance. Even if all get there without bumps and bruises, island is surrounded by tall cliff on all sides. Boundary only run over water. After that, friends will need proceed under own strength. So we just have to do our best to climb up the cliffs without getting rumbled? If we can climb up them just by doing our best, then that's great. But first, it can't be done. If the prison's in Agnus Castle, then it's going to be more heavily guarded than any old colony. Right on the money. Before you head for the prison, rendezvous with the soldier hiding on nearby Venisog home. Her name's Kisame. She's the only soldier who managed to escape from Hope's Rest. If we learn about how she managed to escape, we can use that information in our infiltration, if that's right. Venisog home is on the way anyway, so rather than fiddle with Jake and Combs, I thought it'd be best to go there and chat. Yeah, makes sense. That's all I've got to say. Get everything ready for departure. Okay. Alrighty doodles. Good of luck to friends. Wait, are you not piloting us, Mr. Salmon? Someone decided after a long night of work. Please do not overwork poor someone. So, who was our pilot then? Pilot decided you all along. Someone can send information of direction to any iris, so anyone who wants to pilot can fulfill dream. But however, if break boundary, is punishable by mega spankings. Yeah, we get it. Fine. Riku will volunteer for pilot. Is that okay? It's easier than working Levness. Riku was our mechanic back in the colony. He's good with stuff like this. I trust him to lead us right. Sure, but fine. We'll do our best. This Gonda person in prison is our key to find the whereabouts of the true queens. True queens, I like the sound of that. We have to pull this off. The castle beckons. Press A near the boundary to board it. Accelerate with the trigger, reverse with what? Oh. You actually get to control it. Oh my god.
Let's hop on the boundary.
Wait.
You bet.
Oh my god. Move to cabin?
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat?
Oh! Wow, okay. Probably need to do this now, don't I? Oh yeah, for sure. So XP boost, 20%, CP 20. That's actually more than what it was before. Yeah, do this. Alright, since we're in here, we might as well discuss all the things that we picked up. So, oh my god, there's 2 pages. Acquired hero, Riku and Manana. Guernica and Vandam. Oh, I need to do this inside of the camp. Okay.
About that thing.
Apparently, the lost numbers can use all different kinds of blades, just like us. Monaco did say that the city's people were originally of one kind, with the Ouroborus. So you'd say that explains the similarity with us? Yeah, okay, I can see that. Even so though, there's not many people that can master fighting with multiple blade forms, it seems. If you don't commit, your form's gonna be sloppy, and you'll get bad habits. I think I'll always prefer using what I'm good at. I'd like to get at least a basic understanding of all of them. Nothing beats flexibility on the battlefield. Me? I'm a power girl doing... Me? Gongaga. I'm a power girl doing too. What the sparks a power girl? Oh, never mind. I caught your drift. It's important to remember though, even though we have Ouroborus powers, it's still a matter of effort to achieve proficiency. I won't do the hero quests. I'll leave those alone for now.
This reminds me.
Save them for next stream Wednesday. Did you notice how in the city, people are called adults, like Monica, to show smaller folks things? Oh my god. Not smaller folks, Eunie. The word's children. I saw adults reading books to children, which is a really peaceful scene somehow. Yeah, I remember in our old training and lectures, they basically beat stuff into us. Nothing so relaxed as this. I imagine Monica would say this is how things are meant to be. She'd have a point. I can't really imagine those children holding weapons, fighting for their lives. Before Monica became an adult, do you think Guernica read to her like that too? I guess he might have. Strange, isn't it? I can't picture it at all. Yeah, a bit outlandish, isn't it? Okay.
Right then, strategy meeting.
The city is full of things I've never heard of, and all this amazing tech and stuff. But they seem to have to scavenge things like Levinus parts like we do. It'll be a lot harder than just normal scavenging too. Outwitting both Agnus and Keves to get the stuff they need. Not my idea of fun. And they can't leave any trace behind either. That's why they have a specialized scavenging force. They're elite, but in a different way to Monica Corps, which fought on the front line. I assume there can't be many of them, so the force can stay flexible and mobile. What? Like a little secret platoon? Hey, could we pay a visit to Gnome Wetlands ourselves? I would like to know more about these lost numbers. You're curious about the scavengers? A little. It seems like a lot of hard work. We got a number hand. They're probably pretty short-handed over there. At least, Eunie made it sound like they're a titchy little unit. Oh, so it's my fault, is it? Well, regardless, it'd be a good opportunity to get to know them better. To know what lens it is. Look at that place. City clothing.
About that thing.
So those clothes we'd borrowed all that time ago, I guess they were city-made in the first place. Huh, thinking about it, does that mean we might see people with the same outfits walking around? Wait, we don't think. My style is not weird or anything, right? I wonder. We did get dressed in a hurry then. There wasn't time to think about style too carefully. Judging from the city people's perspective, it's not impossible that something about the ensemble might appear extremely offensive. Oh no! This is what I was afraid of! I think the eye patches just make this more hilarious to me. You look fine, Noah. Don't let Tyon's mutterings get you down. Say, what about Tyon's clothes then? I need my attire to be functional. That's all. That's it. It's entirely pointless to worry solely about his appearance. Wow, that's pretty sensible actually. A very Tyon approach. While we're on the subject, Tyon, there's something I've wanted to say for a while now. What is it? Just Goth is deeply uncool. What did you just say? Repeat yourself. I dare you. Aha! I knew it! You're as vain as the rest of us, you poser! Exposed. Oh man. Alright, time to... Oh my. Autopilot? Or oh my god, we have so many guests with us. So, up and... Oh, here we go.